Good evening, everyone. A warm and hearty welcome to the 21-day goal of healing thyself. And I'm your host, Meghna, representing Brahmakumari Silicon Valley. Um, and really, the intent of this particular program is to provide you that guidance and support to help you in reaching this particular goal of healing the self. If you can just actually give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Um, so the the basically this 3-week program is catered towards providing you the support if you need it to really meet this goal of healing thyself. And what we are going to do here at Brahmakumaris is going to really share the secrets of this inner GPS, which will allow you to reach that sweet spot, that location where you have unshakable love, pure love for the self. Now, to kind of give you an overview of this 3 weeks program, the GPS is our tool here. So the first week, which is this week, will focus on the guidance, which is basically what is the direction we need to take to move towards healing. I think each one of us can use that in one way or the other. We have hurt ourselves or we've been hurt by others, is what we claim. So, what is that real path, that real direction that moves us towards that healed self, right? So, this would be the first week. Second week, we start working on revealing those powers that exist within us, which help in the healing process. So this inner GPS is going to continue helping us in our journey to reach that pure love state for the self, right? And then the last week, so G is for guidance, P is for powers, and S is for sustenance, like the flyer had indicated. The sustenance really, we are surrounded by negativity in this world. There is no doubt about that. So we, the player in this field of game, we need to know the surroundings and protect ourselves, sustain. Now that we've know the path of healing and we've discovered the powers that will help us, we need to protect and find those methods that will keep us safe, protected, and healed, right? So, this will be the 3 weeks. And again, sorry for a little bit of confusion here. Every day, we will start off the program with a live meditation, and then we will have a quick overview of what that day will kind of give you, and then we'll follow it with a meditation. So the main intent of this program is really to help you to get into the practice of meditation, and if you would like to, and and I think meditation is the key tool. Based on my own personal experience, I was someone who was very averse to meditation, is someone who really loves it, can't wait to practice it more and more. I don't get enough time to actually practice it. So we'll be here to give you that support if you are looking for it. And so let's get started with the meditation, which is basically the Raj Yoga meditation taught at Brahma Kumaris. And really, two things that are really helpful, have helped me a lot in this meditation practice. The first one is to consider yourself seated in a spiritual laboratory, meaning in Raj Yoga meditation, we consciously create elevated thoughts, not just regular positive thoughts, but really radical, mind blowing positive thoughts. So I will be sending a lot of beautiful elevated thoughts your way for you personally. Please accept them, embrace them. This is the experiment you are running. See how it feels when you accept those thoughts with open arms. And then the other one is to create some pictures. As these thoughts emerge, visualize them. For example, peace could be that morning sunrise for you, could be you walking in the beach. When we create pictures, our heart activates, emotions emerge, meditation becomes an experience. It's no more a robotic, monotonous exercise, but a very beautiful experience. So, with that, let's get started with the meditation. Let me just share my screen so that we have um, a picture there for you to look at. So, let me do that now. It's time to get some real rest for the mind and the body. So just for a few minutes, let go of home, kitchen, work, people, emails, the phone. Just for a few minutes, let's keep everything aside. It's that time where I spend my valuable time with the most valuable being, I, the soul. Let's take few deep breaths. With every breath out, forget everything that is external. And with every breath in, let's take a journey within to be really close to the self. And through our mind, let's fly away to a far off, secluded beach. Gorgeous views everywhere. Rocks are painted naturally with beautiful colors. The green trees are dancing in joy as if they are surprised to see me. The waves are participating in that joy by creating a rhythmic music. The wind is not behind, it's also showing its excitement by blowing away my hair. The warmth of the sand beneath my feet is almost like hugging me, welcoming me. Thank you, my dear Mother Nature, for making me feel so special. It is in silence that I can see my value, the goodness that exists within me. Every bit of the nature is saying stories about me, my inner beauty. Nature reflects my inner beauty, and that is why I feel so comfortable. The soft mud is a remembrance of my soft nature. The rhythmic dance of the waves is a reminder of how I dance in joy. The soothing wind reminds me of my gentle, soothing personality, how I touch people through my gentleness. I accept open-heartedly that I am beautiful inside out. And I salute Mother Nature for helping me realize it. I am a pure, peaceful, and beautiful being. Welcome once again to the 21-day goal to heal thyself. Like I said, we are here to help you meet the goal of healing thyself completely, if you decide to or if you choose to be it. And like we talked about, we are going to use the inner GPS, these three powerful tools, one tool every week. So today, the first week, day one, we're going to start with guidance. What is that way that I need to take to move towards healing? So, really in a very beautiful manner, we can say this title, which says, Heal Thyself. And if you really look at the beauty of these words, then we can see that, the combination basically indicates healthy self, right? And sorry about that. I just lost my presentation thing there. So whole idea is really heal thyself is nothing but healthy self, right? The healthy emotional being is where we want to reach at. So in these two components, right? One is the self itself. So we need to understand who is this self. Is it the body? Is it the multiple roles I am playing, whether as a mother, as a sister, as a wife, as maybe an engineer or a program manager? So many different roles, right, that we are all playing. Who is it that wants to be healed? Till we don't understand the self, this journey is very difficult. And that is why we want to take the time to understand who this real self is. And once we understand that, everything becomes a lot easier. So till we don't know who is it that we are trying to heal, all our efforts will be wasted. And if we look at our life, typically what we have done is we've been trying to fix things externally. Issues with the body. There could be a little discomfort with the body, and we get busy trying to fix everything externally, not realizing what is happening internally in this process. Am I scared? Am I stressed? Am I fearful while I am trying to fix everything externally? Sometimes relationships don't work. Again, we spend our time, energy, everything is external because we don't realize our real form. We look at ourselves only in this external form, this body, and the various roles we are playing. So, in the next few minutes, when we practice the meditation, we will try to focus and understand who am I? Who is this real being? And indeed, in simple definition, we are this point of light and um, eternal light, imperishable. We are souls and we are seated here in the middle of our forehead. We are energy. So we will talk more about it in our meditation and really understanding healing, right? It is, if you look up the simple meaning of it, it's really the restoration of health from an unbalanced and damaged state. And we have to look at it. Are many thorns pricking our heart? Are our feelings very negative about ourselves or about others? It's a state where our inner form is very damaged. And we need to ask ourselves these questions. Have a lot of external accomplishments. We've acquired, achieved, possessed, accomplished a lot. Has that helped in healing? Do I feel a lot more happier, a lot more loving? Have I accepted myself fully? So till we don't understand who we are and what does it really mean to heal the self, right? When I'm hurting, when I'm in pain, when I'm uncomfortable, my emotions are disturbing, I am far away from healing, right? And many of us unknowingly choose to remain hurt for multiple years, maybe even multiple decades. Now, this is really very far away from healing, right? Healing is restoration of health. And like we said, heal thyself is nothing but healthy self, healthy emotional self. So we need to really check, self reflect. Highly encourage you all to reflect upon these points. Are we making the right effort? Are we saying my healing is in keeping the hurt so that I don't get more hurt? Really, does it feel comfortable when we have pricky thorns of bad feelings in our heart? Or would we like to be like this butterfly flying away wherever we want with happy, light feelings, right? So let's practice these thoughts and go a bit deeper. in understanding the self and understanding what it means to heal thyself. So please join me in a meditation. Who am I? Where do I come from? How long have I been traveling? Where am I heading towards? What do I want? And have I found it? The wise inner being, our inner voice, the wisdom that exists within, has all the answers. So let's listen and understand. I am a pure, clean, and conscient energy sitting in the middle of the forehead, shining like a bright star. I come from the land of silence, nirvana. My spiritual home, where my spiritual parent resides. Just like sun brings warmth and removes coldness, it shines bright and removes darkness. So does my spiritual parent, the Supreme Soul, is like a spiritual sun. The spiritual sun is the only one that can remove the darkness of negativity, hurt, resentment. My spiritual parent can remove this darkness of negativity from me. It can bring the brightness of wisdom, that healing, true healing means doing everything to keep the self happy, peaceful, and loving. The physical sun sets, but the spiritual sun, my parent, my eternal parent, never leaves my side, always provides the light of wisdom to move towards accepting the self, loving the self and keeping the self happy. Every being in this world wants to be happy. That is our core need. And when we stay damaged by holding on to hurt, pain, sorrow, then happiness is far away from us. Our heart, the most sacred place, is filled with toxins of resentment, bitterness, hatred, and revenge. Others maybe did not understand me. Others maybe did not love me. But do I love myself? If I love myself, how can I hold on to feelings that hurt me, that prick me, that keep me awake in the night? No, I truly love myself and I am ready. I am ready to find that path that my spiritual parent, the divine, is showing. To walk the path of healing the self and letting go of all the negativity from within. Thank you everyone for joining me today. We'll continue our journey tomorrow at the same time. I hope you have a peaceful night and a beautiful day tomorrow. Thank you again for joining us.